Alrighty, Chef Buck here, and today we're going to cook up a delicious country fried steak. Now, I ate this at least once a week when I was a kid. My mama made this all the time because it's a cheap cut of meat, but it tastes great because of the breading. We're going to take a little bit of flour, season it up simply, just a little bit of salt and pepper. Go ahead and mix that up, and I got more flour than I'm going to need for the breading because I'm going to use that extra flour for making the gravy. Then I'm going to whip me up one egg. You know, one egg for every 2 cuts of meat is a good estimation. Then we're going to flour both sides of our cube steak, and then we're going to egg both sides of our cube steak, and then we're going to reflour both sides of our cube steak, and we're going to end up with a nice thick floury breading on here. And that's key. You know, that's key for making this crispy, moist, delicioso. So get you a nice thick breading on there, all of your cube steak. Once that's all breaded up, then we'll heat some oil on medium high, plenty of oil, don't be shy, and make sure it's hot. Make sure it's hot before you lay your steak in there. Otherwise you're going to end up with a big old greasy mess. You want it to start cooking right away, you know, and it doesn't take long to cook at all. You know, about a couple minutes. You know, as soon as you get a nice crispy edge on there, go ahead and flip it over so it should have a nice crunchy shell. Then you're going to turn it, and then you're going to do the same thing. You know, let it cook for another minute, 2 minutes, until you get a nice crunchy shell on there. And then we'll pull it out. We're going to let it rest on a paper towel. Let some of that oil drain off of there. And then we're going to make our white gravy. We're going to pour off the excess grease, whatever we don't want to use. I'm using a lot here because I'm making a lot of gravy, you know. And I'm going to dump in some of my flour left over from the breading. And I'm going to stir that around. You know, season it up a little more if you like. I'm putting a little bit more salt and pepper and cayenne pepper in here. But then just stir it. You know, it's going to thicken up. It's going to brown up. And then we're going to gradually add in some milk. You know, I'm making a lot of gravy, you know, for 2 pieces of meat. You know, so I got about 1.5 cups of milk here. And I'm constantly stirring, you know, gradually add in my milk. Continue to stir. And you do this and it's going to happen super duper fast. You know, it doesn't take long at all, but the key is to keep stirring. Stir, stir, stir. Don't walk away. You have to do this. You got to pour and stir, and don't go, you know, watch TV. Don't go talk on the phone. You got to do this all at once. Otherwise, you're going to end up with a mess. But if you do it right, you're going to end up with a nice, smooth skillet full of delicious gravy that you can pour all over the whole plate, you know, and turn it into a gravy bonanza, a country fried steak slice of heaven. Super duper delicious, cheap cut of meat. Awesome. Is it healthy? No, it ain't healthy. But you know, I put some vegetables, you know, on the side there to fool myself. And you can fool yourself however you want to. But go ahead and give this country fried steak recipe a try. And let me know what you think. And bon appetit. And thanks for watching.